Pardon my lateness. Pardon me. I'll need to make sure that everything is ready. I was off on a little bit of a tangent to get something done for a little bit. Hopefully things will work. Let's test the microphone first. Testing microphone 1 2.
Howdy, howdy.
Testing microphone 1 2.
Howdy, howdy.
Wait, it's going howdy howdy. Okay. The restream bot is working. Howdy howdy, mana. I wanted to do more stuff regarding my novel today, but I went off on another tangent. I wrote a script about my experiences with Orb, so you might expect that video coming soon. But let me just get things started with a couple of give me a second. I wanted to there's a couple other things I wanted to try in this stream as well, so we'll see if that's going to work. Oh boy, I need some. I feel like I want to fall asleep. Okay, never mind. We got the pinned comment. I need to go make sure that my vertical stream is working as well. So, give me a second. Wait for me, Manta.
Besides the ADHD tangent, how are you doing?
I'm doing
I
okay.
am doing well myself.
Yes, I am doing okay. Ish. Well, aside from the tangent, yes. How am I doing? Well, yeah, writing the Orb script has given me a little bit of a perspective shift as well. So I want to go back into writing my novel. I am slowly, well, actually, let me just switch to my face cam, I think.
Full stream.
I'll pin this right here. I'm gonna switch to my face cam first so you can see my face. Hello. My new hair was cut, but I'm not sure. But this might be for the future. I might want to clean up this a little bit so I have a nicer hairline. But yeah, shaved my head on my day off. So back to bald Biggie. Okay. So what do we do? Let me just slowly set things up
Nice
on the vertical
haircut.
stream. Thank you. All right. So I'll set this up using text to speech.
At the determined tag, you successfully redeemed Guile for 5 LP.
Well, we have good news is we have a bit of a breakthrough regarding pressure source. And what was actually needed was me being conscious about sitting up and make sure that I actually do a shimmy body shimmy once every few minutes, so that like this, so that I don't
Gotta
have
shimmy
problems.
more.
Yep. Shimmy, shimmy, yay, shimmy, yay, shimmy, ya. Oh my goodness. The brain rot has still gotten to me. Neat. Just give me a second while I set up the vertical stream poll. Thanks for stopping by! Exclamation point. Mind leaving a like? Question mark. And go liked. And staying to chat. Full stream and pin comment. And I'll leave this there in my vertical stream. I also just wants to what was it? Yeah, the shimmy shimmy a little bit more and things will work out. Also, the vertical stream is going to be thumbnail free, so people could actually see it a bit more on what I'm actually doing. And I'm also needing to add this and go ahead and say thank you for stopping by. Thanks for stopping by! Exclamation point. Mind leaving a like? And go liked! Exclamation point. Not he liked, come on. And yeah, and staying to chat. To chat. Okay. Usually this is really helpful for engagement. Okay. And the last thing I'll do is pin my social links. Okay, finally we're ready to get started soon. Unless ads are online. Yeah, ads are in progress. I switched the filter of my webcam, so hopefully that makes things a little bit more mysterious. And other than that, yeah, we are live and we are updated. And as a side note, yeah, I spent some time writing the script for my review of Orb, and it became a little bit personal. So I hope that was different. Yeah. And hopefully things are going to work out well. But in summary, the video that I'm going to do is less about Orb and more of a life checkpoint kind of video. It turned from a review to kind of a life checkpoint. And having a look back on the past 7 years of my life, which is something that I should kind of address. A few things I also talk about right now is what's going to be the theme for February. And Tokimeki Memorial seems like an interesting idea. I could try another lesser known dating sim as well for February. Or we could just try romancing in this. And just change up the thumbnail a little bit. Like Dangeresque romancing in Warhammer 40K. Which should work as well. Because right now I'm on a Warhammer
I
40K
wonder what
binge.
other dating sim game could be considered a cornerstone of the near. Asterisk genera.
Cornerstone of the genre. Okay. You know what?
Asterisk genre. Dang it.
Yep. Cornerstones of the genre, huh? You know what actually introduced well, most of the stuff that's the visual novels, there's a line where it switched over from dating sim to visual novels, right? Song of Saya was kind of like that's a bit of a novel, like visual novel horror type thing, right? But it is like there's a couple of ones that are interesting. There's like school days. Like most of it has been converted to anime that Western audiences thought about. We also had the Love Hina dating sim. Wow, that will bring me back. That's the one that probably introduced Western audiences to the idea of a dating sim. But most of the dating sims are like Newgrounds, Flash based, NSFW stuff. But that be because that's always been kind of the direction that got Western audiences into it. I mean, there's that. And there's so many other dating sims of that genre as well. I might want to try some of the Tokimeki Memorial side stories, especially one with with Best Girl 1 and Best Girl 2 being May and Homura. There's that one. And there's like more lore in that as well. But I'm not sure if that's going to be in the books or not. That's also an interesting thing to what we could try. But today I've been ranting a little bit too much. Let's go ahead and thank my members and continue where we left off. Where are we? Where was I? I forgot already. Thank my members. Yep. So, members, Apilux, Manta, Bruno, Amislam, Chris Burton, thank you for being members. Lord Yelenak and Orphan Slayer, as well as Manta, thank you for being subscribers on Twitch. You guys get to turned into come on, mate. Give me a second. I'll need some more coffee. Right. You guys get turned to Pokemon as well as get cool badges and emojis for whenever you comment. And we need 2 more members on the tubes to be able to get the next tier of emotes. So if you're wanting to support the channel that way, feel free to do so. Otherwise, don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you want to see more about to get notified for when I go live. And give me a second while I boot Warhammer Rogue Trader. I'm on my bed today, by the way, because I have my physio in the afternoon. And hopefully, and in the near future, I might be able to double dip into sitting twice a day. Because if that's an option, right? If that becomes an option for the future, I'll try to do that. But if not, that's fine as well. I mean, it's completely fine. Right, let's go to Space Af. And I have something new I want to test out. Okay. But I don't know where I should put I should put it actually. Da 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 da. And BAP. I'm not sure. I don't know if the redeem is already. Okay, I can't use this
Time
right
for
now.
another round of Rouge Trader.
Yes. Let's go ahead and trade some Rouge. But I'm not sure. This don't test this right now because I think it's still on cooldown. So as soon as another God Redeem shows up, I'll actually add the countdown. But I'm not. Yeah, I'll show this countdown. This thing's gonna be. This thing's manual at the moment. I'm trying to automate it, but I don't think I can automate it yet without downloading more things. And I'm not sure if the redeem being ready is a going to show more or less. Okay. And oh yeah, I need to put it on the vertical stuff as well. Uh, window capture.
Me and my brother stopped by a Walmart the other day and they actually had Pokemon cards, the scalpers hadn't gotten to it yet. We both bought some packs and he managed to pull the big chase card for the set.
Yep, Pokemon has dealt well with the scalpers nowadays. It was
It fills my
Pokemon.
heart with satisfaction that we have denied the scalpers a nice card.
Yeah, Pokemon has already cooled off with the scalpers, so that's good. Um, I think I think part of it is the community, like Coop and
Yup, they are moving on to One Piece TCG now.
yep, they're moving on to One Piece and Riftbound. Yep, moving on to One Piece Riftbound. They moved and they moved on from Magic the Gathering too after the whole Final Fantasy thing. No, after the whole Spider-Man set. Wow, did scalpers not get yeah, if you want to be thankful about one thing about Spider-Man bombing is that it really pushed scalpers away from Magic the Gathering. So that's uh the remember that's a big brain move maybe. Okay. Give me a second. Yeah, let me just put the redeem countdown on my
I have yet to
vertical
see any
stream.
Riftbound packs move in any Walmart or GameStop I have gone to since that TCG dropped.
Yep. So what happens is okay, so the little countdown meter of the redeem is manual. So currently I'm going to, what is it? Yeah, it's a manual thing. So if I start the countdown, hopefully it'll slowly, okay, count down. Yep. To when the Gao redeem cools down. So whenever so you could see the this, right? Can you see it? Is that visible enough? Yep. So it does a nice little reminder of whenever the cooldown gets done or ready. Okay, that's good enough. And hopefully, if the cooldown is a little bit too rapido, I might just increase it slightly because currently it's on a 12.5 minute cooldown. So there's that. Okay. Can you see it, Mana, from there? Is it obvious enough? It should be, right? Yeah. Okay. Right. So here's something that we're going to test out. I've been playing back to where we were, and yeah, this is where we last left off. In the forest of Janus. Janus? That's Nishimi. Yeah, okay, here's where we left off.
This tedium is beneath me.
Let's pew pew.
I deal death with my hands.
Oh, look at that crit. Perfect. Argenta. I wonder if this is good enough.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone.
I want to throw a grenade. Throw a grenade. Before. Oh, we can't grenade and shoot, huh?
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Oh, we can run and gun, and then now we could shoot.
I'll do it. My path
Okay.
won't end here.
Yep, Mr. Eldari. Mr. Eldari fell down.
There is movement in the Imperium.
Move, Mr. Bierb. How far can you move? Next to me.
Damn! What was the command again? Oh, right.
Oh yeah, let's not forget that Hasbro's shareholders are suing Hasbro for lying to them. Apparently Hasbro lied to them about how many of their 30th anniversary and Spider-Man set they sold, as it was discovered that Hasbro higher-ups had thousands of crates of backstock that never sold thrown into a landfill, while those same higher-ups told the shareholders that they sold out of those sets because they were in such demand.
What an unfortunate turn of fate.
Yep. Hooray! Let's hope that in this age of misinformation, that the truth will catch up to people eventually. Man, it's okay. I need to actually do this more often as well. Like it's so weird, right? I'll just go. I'm off on another tangent. Let me see if the camera's working. It's so weird that I used to do this all the time, and I wasn't able to, cross my arms. And now it's becoming showing up a little bit more naturally. So that's interesting. But for the longest time, um, and this ties into my orb video and synchronicity and stuff as well. Like orb literally has a line That's the first line. If you haven't go watch it or watch it already, I'm going to spoil you the first line of the entire thing. Right? That it is just chef's kiss. What are you willing to give or give up? There's okay. What's the exact line? You give coin for bread. You give taxes for rights. You give labor for wages. But what would you give for truth? And the word give is interesting here because it could be interpreted as something that's your cost. What would cost you for truth? Or what would you give up for truth, right? So there's a really cool that's a cool video in and of itself as well. But yeah, I was confronting that with how nowadays it is much faster to spread misinformation, and truth will eventually catch up, right? And people will have to eventually pay for when reality hits them on the head. Always. Or whatever that is. It's just that in this age where misinformation spreads fast and readily, what are you going to, like, when truth comes to light, what's going to be needed into, like, you know what, if I was sponsored by Ground News, that would be a Ground News section, definitely. But seriously, it's such a rare commodity nowadays. Wow. That's also going to set me off on another tangent, isn't it? Where truth becomes the most sought after commodity.
At the Determined Tat, you successfully redeemed ADHD for 10 LP.
Thank you. Yeah, it's where truth becomes a commodity. Like one of the most valuable, most sought after commodities. Oh well. But that was a tangent I wasn't willing to. I wasn't going to go on. It's a different video. Okay, let's go. Okay. Your eludicator activates when she begins speaking in her own language. I swear on Kane's riven heart. Oh yeah, eludicator is the translator machine. I swear on Kane's riven heart, Muran, you'll pay for your treachery. May Moray hag sunder your fate and cast it away. May the blood of Eldanesh flood your throat. Well, well, well. Who knew a tempest was raging beneath that unruffled surface? Yep. Earlet closes her eyes, sucks in a breath through her teeth, and quickly murmurs something. When she opens her eyes, her face is once again a mask of cool serenity. She looks at you and begins to speak, this time in Low Gothic. Please excuse me, Elentach. I will allow the turmoil of my soul to win out over my reason. A slip like that could cost me more than you could ever imagine. My very soul. I must be more careful, even in the face of treachery. Isn't it time you told me what's going on here? I said, hey, yeah. I see no other path. You deserve truth. We call ourselves children of Asurian. Eldari is another name of ours. Oh, so she's the Eldari. Yep. In another name of ours, we all echoes the great empire. No. Eldari, no, she's not Drukari. Eldari and Drukari are the Dark Elves. We all echoes the great empire that once ruled the galaxy and created new worlds. The planet you call Janus is on such a maiden world, the Lilithon. I have that our ancestors made for Akin for many years. Only the shadow of our predecessors live among the ruins, until you humans came here.
Asurian, another Eldar god. Yup, Ildari and Drukari are elves and dark elves respectively.
We are the heirs, and we are entirely within our rights to call the maiden world our own. However, our arrival is a tragedy, not a homecoming. We belonged to the craft world, Kurodach, and the craft world is the uh, vast planetoid-sized spacecraft populated by Eldari. Further on the borders of the star region, only the providence, unmerciful gods, allowed us to escape the fate befell on those souls who perished amidst the stardust, along with our abode. Destroying a dark crop world is a serious achievement. I'd like to shake the hand of whoever did it. Oh, sorry, be careful, Abelard. Your racism is showing. After the calamity,
Abelard, use a slur.
a Lilithon offered me my kin a sanctuary, placed a respite in the ruins of our ancestors. Under the canopy of a forest created by the wills of our world slingers, living alongside your kind, who reaps the fruit of our labors with such vulgarity. So you came to Janus, alongside with the rest of the Eldari? No, my path brought me to the Lilithon after, by another route. It was Muaran who welcomed me here. He was the one surviving Farseers of the Kruda Rach. There was a handful of the Asuryani who had
The man,
escaped.
the legend, the biggie.
The Master
Hey, Biggie and
Echo!
Manta.
Hello! Thank you for
Hope
being
life
here,
has
buddy.
been going well for all of you.
Yep, it's been going fine. Going fine. I'll be eventually, I'll be testing,
Hi Echo.
maybe on Tuesday. Tuesday will be a good, well, probably not Tuesday. But today could have been a good
Was
test.
going to play Dragon Quest II Remake but also want to be here. So he'll do both.
Ah, yes. Ah, yes. Ah, yes. I wanted to, ah, yes, Dragon Quest. Yep. A branch of the Eldari inhabits planetoid-sized vessels known as craft worlds. Yep. They destroyed cradle of our kind. They were outraged when they saw how the Monkey have ravaged our. Oh, it's Monkey, not Monkey, but it is literally the slur, like monkey, calling us monkeys. Are you connected to the uprising? Power to direct currents of the elements themselves was obstacles, and so it was in
Monkey.
this case.
I didn't call you monkey.
No. Not you. The character, Earlet. She's an Eldari.
Oh, the character.
Yeah. The word used by Eldari to refer any species that deemed inferior. Yep. Very veiled, very thinly
Echo,
veiled slur.
did you mean to? At the determined tack, you successfully redeemed Guile for 5 LP.
I knew the countdown was a good idea. Okay. And now I switch to the countdown. And I start the cooldown myself. There we go. Right. So basically, there have been, oh, look at all these monkeys doing whatever they want. Let us superior beings guide you to do whatever they want, just so whatever we want. To become Vicenza's handler, since the rebels would be unable to get there until both sides were sufficiently weakened.
It's crazy that the Eldar just use the hard K like that.
Yeah. Yes, certainly. Okay. So, I guess they haven't seen Xenos. The rules of humans never seen a child of Assyrian before. So why did your own kind attack you then? I have no answers. Many cycles has passed since I departed these foreigns of my kin.
Haha.
Yep. They cannot have
It was our
forgotten
trip,
me.
Manta.
How was your trip? Yep. I wonder how painful Xenos go against the whole planet. You can't just off everyone. You can struggle to understand the children of Assyrian. I do not blame you for that. We are too different. Monkey walks blindly into the future. We choose the path, guided by our farseers. Kudarak was the birthplace of power watchers of things to come. Okay. Why are you telling me all this? What brought about this candor? Lilithon in a vision, suffering and crying out to be cleansed, and we did everything we could do with the maiden world of the Monkey. Our lives, our desires, all that dust, got paired to the light and path of Muran is chosen for us. Elantok, your rivals thrown my paths into disarray, and lifted the veil and the truth that was hidden from me. While I was shadowing the human's ruler, I failed to see the signs. Another threat looming over the Lilithon besides the Monkey's deeds. Signs that are looming over the Lilithon besides Monkey's deeds. That the threat could be familiar to you. Selan Thresh. Oh, that means Slanesh, goddess of chaos. But yeah, I mean, it is already obvious because it was spoiled to us. It was spoiled to us whenever she'll arrive. Eventually, Diana will be here. Dirty Diana. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Interesting. Slanesh is male to humans and female to the Eldari. That's one way of representing things, right? Interesting. Mutations are sure a sign of this threat. So this is a gateway drug. This game is a gateway drug, definitely into the world of
It
a
was a good
Warhammer
trip.
lore. Yes, the gateway to the world of Warhammer lore, alongside not only this, but this
Had a
was
panic
one.
attack over a phone interview for benefits.
Ooh. Hi, Palmand. Sorry to hear about that, but
Hi Apamund.
I got it.
My body cannot relax.
Okay. Got it. And what's the way I go about it? Is that... Yeah. Panic attacks, huh? Hopefully this becomes more of a thing. Panic attacks. I remember when I had plenty of panic attacks and I couldn't sleep. Breathing exercises do help. Just count the seconds of your breathing in and breathing out.
My body
That's...
interpreted like you would if you lose your health care.
Yeah, yeah.
It was mostly anxiety.
Yeah, my bout with panic attacks was there when I first fell, and what exacerbated it was the lack of sleep. So, and the more panicky you get, the harder it is to sleep. So it's a bit of a vicious cycle. And what it is that like the insomnia really, really hurts, but really, really made it worse. But it is being present and grounding things and looking at measurable things that help me out. Like, for example, I wasn't able to sleep for a long while because one of the doctors back in my
That feedback loop though. I
Yeah.
did do a bunch of good stuff today.
yeah be present to that, be aware of those things, right? Keeping a journal might help of the kind of good stuff that and the amount of hours you sleep. And once things once I was able to say, oh great, I got 30 minutes of sleep today, that's better than yesterday when I had no sleep at all. And eventually 30 minutes stretched to an hour. I was like, oh wow, I got a little bit of sleep, that's good, that's great. And after a while you slowly move yourself out of that feedback loop, and eventually you'll be able to spot signs of an anxiety attack, and you could prevent it by doing breathing exercises. It's like, and you actually go, excuse me, let me call back in a few moments.
My
I need to go.
insomnia has always been a lifelong takes forever to sleep. Reading my childhood medical file is a wild read.
Yeah. So it's much longer. Yeah, it's since it's it's now something chronic, which is and I got that. Mine was a sudden onset kind of thing, so it's probably different from yours, right? But it does help grounding yourself in reality, things that are measurable,
Great, you
things
managed
that are
to get a
real.
lot of stuff done at Paman Sun.
Yeah, it's a matter
Hope
of
you
grounding
relax
yourself in
this
reality.
weekend.
Yeah, but a good job. And since you're here, uh, I always feel like I know we're going off on another tangent again. Hopefully, with the new countdown, you'll be able
At
to.
Paman Sun you have had issues with sleeping since early age.
With the new countdown, you'll be able to distract yourself by making me exercise and stuff. And I was hoping that in the future I might make a leaderboard as well on who claims the most countdowns. But man, it's just always going to lead that if I implemented
I
it.
won't. February 1st budget cuts for Trump BS.
Ah, yes. But yeah. Be careful what you say, Pomond, because you don't know. I mean, you're worrying about a future that hasn't happened yet.
Redeem Guile is on CD. Look at top left of screen.
Yeah. And yeah, I have the Gaku down on screen right now. I might make it a little bit more flashy in the future. But with that being said, though, yeah, the
Reading is for blockers.
huh? Like I thought that was math.
And judges.
Yep. True that. True that. Anyways, I'm off on a tangent long enough. But either way, grounding yourself in reality is much. It is the.
Have you seen about the more leaks that has going out there at Paman Sun?
More TMNT leaks. I got the best leaks Right. Anyways, basically, there's mutations going on. Susceptible to lost position of she who thirsts. Okay. Signs have been revealed to me all into presence of corruption. Vizentia Vlad in the thrall of the will of
The
Slanesh.
insomnia thing takes me like 40 plus minutes to fall asleep. Epstein seems to have been close with the Rothschilds, Epstein emailing a former PM of Israel asking him to tell people that he isn't Mossad. But more importantly, Israel has dirt on all our politicians and celebs. Sarcastic, who would have thought, at Paman son.
Adding fuel to the fire
At
wouldn't
Paman
help there,
son, hey,
Mako.
40 minutes to fall asleep isn't as bad. American Samoa, no sleeping at all.
Why? Okay, give me a second. TTS. TTS. Let me do the redeem.
One
Damn
redeem,
it.
huh?
No, that's the wrong redeem. Great, that's another wrong redeem. But did you just read AS as American Samoa? What the heck is that about? My goodness.
LOL TDS.
Yep. Never mind that. Okay, back. You know what? I've spent too much time on a
TDS went
tangent.
to the fences with that reach.
Yes. But yeah, 40 minutes to fall asleep. You have it You had it better than when I got 0 hours of sleep, not able to sleep at all, right? But I won't assume the kind of troubles and things you went through. But it is much of a grounding thing, right? To be able to realize, to stick to reality and get to know what's real, right? If it's Zenya's to blame, why haven't you gone and after already? There's one crime graver than serving Slanesh, betraying the children of Asurian for her benefit. Muran saw the path he could beheld the future. I could not see the dark stains on its face. I failed to do everything in his power to rid of Lillian of this canker. Okay, I thought it was she said something else. Rid this poison seed of Lillian's body. I'll make Muran answer to me. Maybe she's tainted by consorting with the arch enemy. We have to find the truth for yourselves. Yeah.
I had 0 hours of sleep before. I have also had less than 4 hours of sleep. 2 types of insomnia. Taking too long to fall asleep or not sleeping. Is Redeem Guile not working on the tubes?
Or maybe the cooldown is... Oh, give me a second. Let me head over to...
At the Determined tag, you successfully redeemed Guile for 5 LP. Works for Twitch. Cheater.
Okay.
As.
Let me go test it on the tubes first.
A.S.
Yeah, it's not working on all the tubes. Give me a second. Let me go to the Streamlabs and go to CloudBot. And turning it off and back on again.
I bet it works on Vine or YTMND. That's a boomer meme.
Boomer, I hardly know her.
You're the man now, dog.
That's a boomer meme. Actually, let me do this.
Feels fresh circa 2004.
Okay, finally, I had to log back in. Ah, there we go. We had a dude called Chris H subscribing yesterday. Let's go look at CloudBot. Yeah, okay, fair enough. I needed to log back in.
Chris H.
Which is another tangent. Redeems. Mm-hmm. Yeah. CloudBot is not working on the tubes. I'm going to deactivate it for now. And once the cooldown's refreshed, I'll activate it again. And we'll see if we have, okay, not open the image in new tab. Go to my YouTube studio briefly. Add, is it community? Yep.
So, current WH40K lore. The Imperium is trying to reclaim control of their trade routes after the Eye of Terror went and expanded into the Cicatrix Maledictum, which is basically a warp storm that is splitting the galaxy in two halves.
Okay. Streamlabs already added as that. Is it Restream bot? Wait.
Meanwhile, Ivrain is trying to unite all Eldar to go along with her plan to revive the god of the underworld, Iniad, and use Iniad's power to slay Slaanesh.
Why are you not added as a... Okay. Never mind. Let's discard the changes here. Why are you not working on the tubes? Okay, never mind. Well, I'm sorry that the redeems don't work on the tubes. I can't get to seem to get it to work. If you want to meet with the leaders, then we better get moving. Okay. Right. I do have something that I need to apologize to Diana for.
Ivrain is the current main character of the Elder. She is an Eldar who has been an Eldari, a Druggery, a Harlequin, and even an exile. The god of death, Iniad, spoke to her when she perished the first time and told her that she needs to summon him in order to defeat She Who Thirsts. Unfortunately, this would require the mass sacrifice of all Eldar, so Ivrain has quite the challenge ahead of her in reviving this god.
I see. That would seem quite a challenge. Okay. Right, so this is something I should have done.
Sorry to interrupt, you have an apology.
Compared to naval service, that was barely a challenge.
No, I wanted to apologize to YouTube for not being able to get the redeems up. Also, apologize to Diana because she was ranting and raving about something that I missed, and I really should head back for now.
I swear this never happens. I have performance anxiety.
Yep. Yeah, let's collect all of these like this. But yeah, we're just going to go back and forth between some places. But of course, there we have something we want to do. As long as Yvette is here. Let's go ahead and take a bath. I probably want to remove the Herald. and explosivos. Okay. So you can use Medicaid kits, so that's decent.
Performance anxiety?
Yeah. He's just being funnies. Wait, Crag. Force. Yep.
Reviving the god of the underworld soused insane considering is, well of the underworld.
Ye. Where was I? Let's go ahead and can we customize a couple of things?
I toughed at first, then not sleeping at all was better in regards of being focus on something continuously until I read that you do need to sleep to improve rather than not sleeping. So I get at Paman son. The underworld hasn't been the same since it became the warp and the chaos gods took over. Hence why Ennead perished. Doesn't matter if it's 0 or 4 hours, low amount is low amount.
Okay. But I'll actually go against that. I know what you're trying to say. Is that, yeah, a low amount of sleep is a low amount of sleep, no matter how much of the percentage is added or not added. But I would still say there's a world of difference between 0 hours and 30 minutes, and between 30 minutes and an hour with 2 hours, because those things eventually will like the difference of those things
Or
will
0.
eventually show. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna add Drukhari, the kind of agony, eventually to my list of things I want to actually use, because Drukhari weapons really are some of the best weapons. Okay, what else is here? Yep, I'll just have this in the inventory. And eventually, I'll have Dangerous get Drukhari weapon efficiency. But that's probably going to come up in the later levels. Let's go Ablood. I want to talk to Irlet. The Xenos will keep me entertained. Hey Irlet, you want to join me in the bath? Irlet? Irlet? Did the game freeze? Or just an awkward silence? Game? Game? Can we press enter to skip though? Oh,
I think
okay.
it froze.
Oh yeah, there it is. We actually needed to skip do the skip. You should not have called upon me upon the sake of your own idle amusement. The children of Asurian delighted in unity, both with the universe and their kin. When an Asuryani wishes to rest and spend time with their closest kin, we weave images with our voices. Oh my. Melody becomes harmonious tapestry of different sounds.
Pretty much all the Eldar gods are rip in pepperoni. The ones left are Seguruk, Isha, and Cain.
Cain? Well, let's try to sing along. Oh, we failed. I want to try singing along. Could we actually add fellowship? Before we go into the bath.
Yo yo yo.
Yo, yo, yo. Hello, Planet Oith. Welcome to the stream. Do we have stuff that increases fellowship on you?
Your stream so fire even Earth joined the stream.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now we just
Hiya,
need
planet.
to wait. We need somebody has wind. Hopefully this slight increase in fellowship will help.
Cain is the Eldar god of war and murder. Not to be confused with Gurn, the chaos god of war and murder. The difference between them is vast. For example, Cain is an Eldar god, and Gurn is not. Also, Cain likes iron, while Gurn likes brass.
Yep, 50-50. Nice, there we go. You begin to sing, guided by your own emotions more than any specific rhythm or motif. Every now and then, earlet changes the flow of the melody, encouraging you to add something new to the song. A warm feeling settles over you, like a gentle embrace. An earlet expression softens. You create an unusual tapestry together, Alan Talk. It is unlike any I've woven with my kin. You lack experience, but you understand the purpose of the weave, and in a brief melody I found peace. I must leave now. May you find rest in body and spirit. Thank you. Relax, close my eyes, and finish my ablutions. And that leveled us up. My goodness. Perfect. Perfect. That means we're gonna get a bit of rank here. Ooh, we got an AP increase. Grants +1 additional AP per at the 20th level. Ray action points. Let's go with weapon skill. More damage. More. Ballistics. Willpower. More willpower. And you more more ballistics. And Hmm.
Isha is the goddess of healing and medicine, and was almost devoured along with the rest of the Eldar pantheon when Slaanesh was born, but Nurgle managed to wrestle Isha from Slaanesh's maw. Nurgle wanted Isha because he wanted to teach the younger Chaos God a lesson to respect her elders, but also because Nurgle is infatuated with Isha. She is the goddess of healing, and Nurgle is the god of decay. Isha is now imprisoned within Nurgle's garden, where Nurgle feeds her his lovely creations. AKA horrible plagues. Trophy congratulations. You've
Hooray!
received 100 messages today with Rest Ream chat.
Hooray! Lots of active messages today. Thank you for chatting. Does that mean that I'm waiting for... I wonder if it's been... like, that's a way. Wait, she's an outcast. Did you say something about outcasts, Mana? Kills a target with a single shot attack with that weapon for the first time in a round. Gains an additional attack. Yeah, okay. Complete.
Exiles I have talked about, much different as this Eldar doesn't ride a dinosaur.
Okay. Did you want something else there, Pascal? Ah, this seems nice. Yeah,
Isha, despite her suffering as being fed the most horrible diseases that Nurgle cooks up, she also whispers the cures to these diseases and plagues into the pathogens so that mortal races can find them and defeat said pathogens.
so you're gonna be the plasma weapons dude. Wait, does Heinrichs want weapons still? Or does he want willpower? Yeah, still weapon skill for Heinrichs. And what about Jay? Yeah, ballistics. The more damage, the better. Okay. Right, everybody's leveled. And we're gonna head back. Because apparently there was a dude that we missed earlier. Next to the governor's mansion that Diana's been ranting and raving about. She's going, that dude's right there, can't you see him? It's like, excuse me while I explore. Well, exactly that, I didn't actually do...
And Seguruk, the god of laughter,
explore.
managed to escape Slaanesh's clutches by hiding away in the deepest area of the warp, known as the Black Library. He now acts as its guardian and also commands the Harlequins into carrying out his attempts to conquer Slaanesh and save the Eldar race in his own weird clown way.
I guess the library is appropriate that it has a lot of joke books. Does it have enough joke books to keep him entertained? or fiction or fact. Yeah, as soon as we reach level 22, we're gonna get a damage boost for all of our characters. Yeah, this is what you gonna call it? Diana was raving about.
The Black Library is said to contain all knowledge in Warhammer's existence. Anyone who enters could learn infinite knowledge about everything.
Wait.
It's also the actual name GW gives to its library of novels, so it's very meta.
No, would that actually mean that the Omnissiahs are like the Adeptus Mechanicus is correct that all knowledge is out there to be learned? Instead of being created.
Technically, yes.
Oh, okay. They, maybe I'm overthinking this, but this is the person he wants us to talk to. You're too late, Viat dogs. I'm the master of my own fate. It's you, your lordship. The God Emperor must have brought you here. I beg you, help the rebels, save Giannis. Forgive me, your lordship. I'd only known that it was you, my eyes deceived me. We have little time now, but I swear I'll tell you everything. His lips are wet with blood. Okay, say whatever you want to say. Be quick about it. In the name of the Golden Throne, your lordship, show mercy on the humble workers. The salt of Giannis, save them. Vicenta Viat, the untouchable governor and the leader of nobility, is creating something monstrous behind closed doors. She's used the Imperium's interest in
But the Adeptus
smokescreen.
Mechanicus would never consider the idea of looking for knowledge in the dark depths of the warp, and even less so that all knowledge they seek is being held by a clown.
Ironic. Okay. You know, the settlements that failed to pay their due tithes on time have been allowed to pay with people. Ah, wow, they even deliver them to order. Some old folks, sometimes children. Oh, no. Cancelled, cancelled, cancelled. Oh, no. Let me just double check if the redeems are back on the tubes.
At
No.
the determined tat, you successfully redeemed cancelled for 10 LP.
Redeems are still not back on the tubes. Okay, I'll see if I can log up, deactivate the cloud bot on Streamlabs, log out. Log back in. I just realized it's Justin Wong on the front page of on the front page of Streamlabs. Yeah, I couldn't deactivate the cloud bot. Okay, I'm gonna deactivate the cloud bot and then continue later. Going through secret rooms, don't come out again, your lordship, ever. Fresh meat to entertain nobility. Some things never change, whether on my planet or anywhere else in the righteous Imperium. Peasants who were taken to Europe 5 to serve House Orcelio were never seen or heard again either. They became loyal servants and taught for the good of the great dynasty. Why should they ever return to their filthy, squalid abodes? Cassia, your whatchamacallit, your classism is showing. What secret rooms? Hidden chambers deep within the palace. I've never been inside, thankfully. Servants are allowed in. The other governors trust. They change. She
Kasha,
changes them.
shout at the working class.
Praises up, then defiles them. I see no shadow of deceit behind your words, and even so, I would have noticed. I know I would have noticed the signs with you. Except whenever Vicenza holds her dances at the palace. She sends me away and searches for the rebels, into the forest far from human settlements. You accuse the rogue traders appointed governor of heresy. If your words are false, then they are tantamount to heresy. But what if you say it's true, then the sacrifice will be credit to your credit, my good man. I'm not violating. Okay, I'm not sure I'll last long enough to answer your questions. I don't. Okay, so the only thing of benefit, I think he dies after 3 dialogue choices, and the last one will be the only one that grants you bonuses. So we'll execute you. Death to the traitors. Yep. And with that, we get our plus adherent in dogmatic, which gives us the first round of combat all crits scored by the rogue traders. Party inflicts burning. Okay, so with that, we'll keep things as is, and we'll not touch dogmatic anymore, and we're going to go with iconoclast or heretical from now on. And we could either go with either one. Yep. But yeah, that was what Diana was ranting and raving about. It's free XP, free dogmatic points. And now we head back to the area where we were before, on the rebel base, except with our AP boost. Ugh, my neck. And I'm going to also call Manta on the this. You for gore.
At im_Biggie, you successfully redeemed Guile for 5 LP.
There we go. I got the best redeems. Start the cooldown again. Oh, there's still loot down below. And do we head down, or do we head this way for more XP? Which way do we go?
Is the Black Liberacy prohibited, Manta?
Your arrogance will be your downfall.
Okay. There's a couple of really good spots. I mean, we have Cassia and then Argenta. Since just like Argenta could be here, that's fine. Abelard. Go over here. If that's the case, then Abelard can go elsewhere. Oh, okay. I'm going to have... Okay, let's see who gets their turnsies first. Looking at the initiative. Get a Cutthroat Rebel, followed by this Rebel. So we want somebody to... we'll need to get somebody to deal with these. Dangerous will be one of the first people who can. Then we
I
get
guess searching knowledge into the
this
darkness depths would be
one.
kinda like searching prohibited knowledges by demons or THR underworld. Kinda like the equivalent of asking the devil to give you Nold. I guess? Right, Manta?
Okay. So before Argenta gets to move, we need to deal with this 1, 2, and then these cutthroats. Well, that probably means Argenta
Pretty
should
much.
be back here.
The machine cult wouldn't trust it because of where they found it. Remember to Hydra Saint.
Hydra Saint. Thank you. We're out. Ah. I think that'll be it. We're gonna go with the front line. Everybody has 5 AP now, so I need to remember
If only
that.
were possible.
I forgot to move Earlet.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
What's your stronghold stratagem? Right
Isn't
here.
this a job for the serfs?
And now we can go have a look-see. Look at you once. Look again.
I'm not accustomed to being witness the fury of House Orcelio.
Ooh, look at that. And that even gives you one more chance to grant extra turnsies. Who would deal with this rebel well? I guess Adira. Extra turn, like stat boost, and now a
Me?
extra turnsies.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
What do you do with these? Okay, I could ignite you. Actually, let's do this.
Quiet with
Bap,
Love you guys.
my twin, and I'm gonna control it myself.
thank you. And let's just go and set you on fire.
Anything else? Beacon.
Goodbye.
Imig to love. Random
And we'll-
commentic.
No, I love you too.
I am a
Thank you for the
navigator,
love.
not a servitor.
Love is all around.
Don't let your guard down.
Love is all you need.
On it.
Yep.
I'll
There
make
you
it
go.
happen.
Death from above.
I'll see to it.
People don't
first.
say I love you enough in this world, I don't think.
It's as good as done. Your end was inevitable.
Yup. Can we reach? Not quite. That means Argenta, you need to move up so close
I will
that you
bathe
can't
this
possibly miss.
battlefield in righteous
Possibly
fury.
miss.
As the Emperor commands, I act. Faith without deeds is worthless. Doubt is for the weak. As the Emperor commands, I act.
So many
Great.
fires.
I'll do it.
Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Get
Power
momentum.
resides in the will of the righteous. As the Emperor commands, each strike is a prayer.
Very nice. This is a hunting rifle. It is a slightly stronger weapon. Let's actually have a look at her. It's still better for her to for you to actually have the Wanderer's Portent, because it can only perform Deadeye shots, but it's a free attack. Yeah.
Catherine O'Hara, who's my mom's age, died today.
Aw. Poor Catherine O'Hara.
Kinda spooky for
R.I.P.
me.
The pads sketched with black tracks and scratches. Not the flying machines.
So far, the only people trying to get into the Black Library is Slaanesh, so she can eat Segura. Tseanch, because he wants the knowledge contained within that he may or may not already know. And a certain Chaos Space Marine, Ahriman.
Let's go ahead and have a look at the Xenos lore.
My success was inevitable.
The Xenos ruins visible from under the green canopy looks
What that
remarkably
means
intact.
she is heretic.
It seems at the time the elements have no power over this bright material. We could keep going that way.
Let us not dawdle.
It's like how Kevin Conroy was my dad's age. What's really wild is when you grow up you think your dad's Batman, only to grow beyond that and realize you are Batman. Epilogue.
Batman Beyond? I'm sorry. Would that make you the...
Experience. Nothing matters more.
Look, I'm still struggling with the fact that I am almost 30.
I'm turning 42 this year. So, speaking from experience and age.
Success is the only outcome I accept.
Ha, you're young.
Yep. The poor sap was clearly mauled by a large predator, but you don't see any signs of the creature gorged itself on its flesh afterwards. Oh, are we going to find dinosaurs? We might find dinos.
An expected result.
Did you foreshadow dinosaurs?
At Manta and not old man Biggie.
I always have a backup plan.
Do you not struggle to carry the burden of all your years, Grey Warrior? Will your hand not eventually betray you in combat?
What does Abelard have
Can't
to say
ride
about
his
that?
bike anymore. Yeah, I am turning 29 in March.
Youth has vigor on its side, but age has knowledge.
Nothing
I'm
TK
sure
struggle
even
about
a
Manta.
long-lived Xenos
Idea
must
blessing you are
understand
30.
the importance of experience.
Some don't even reach 20. I'm glad you are still with UD Manta.
With us, I think. Yeah, I think. This planet's once a harmless shrub
Gimmick
is not
to
completely
love.
changed. Yeah. Yeah. That, as someone who's brushed with death, I had to confront mortality 7 years ago.
Dinosaurs, let's go.
Yeah. With death 7
Hell, looking
odd
at
years
my
ago.
old medical file has some crazy alt history moments. RIP alternate mens.
I mean, yeah, I was gonna
Please.
say that alternate use. Oh, I understand what you're trying to convey, right? There's also a whole concept of quantum immortality, right? because where we are right now as a person, there's it's a whole tangent if I'm going to go on about that. But where we are right now as a person really is reflective of how we survived up to today.
I'm already 29 since the 24th of this month.
Yeah. Life is taken such for granted. And people like that they always live every day like it's your last. No. You don't get it. You don't get it. If you really are getting that, then you wouldn't live the life that you live today. And so much. I want the orb review video to come out as soon as I can. I mean, I have the script pretty much done already, so it's just a matter of
I was
recording
hit
it.
by a car on my grandmother's birthday.
And you're here, so that's the thing. You're still here. It's like
Last year.
life is short, but yeah, life is short, but there's nothing you'll ever experience that's longer than your own life. And there's this whole okay,
Goddamn
so
Pom. Her birthday is January 29th.
yeah. Her but I'll say this about okay, so I'm going to go off on a proper tangent. So I'm going to switch to my face cam so that I actually talk about this. So that
It wasn't going fast enough to ice guy me.
yeah, I'll just talk a little bit about this. So that we don't get distracted, I'm going to turn off the game screen regarding life and death and stuff, right? If I wanted to leave a legacy, or what I want to be my most famous quote, right? You know how there's a saying going around that's been attributed to the internet that you have two deaths? The one where your body ceases to function, and the other one is when somebody utters your name for the last time. You know, so it's your body, then your memory, right? Yeah, but like I propose that there's a third one, and the third death for us as human beings is the difference we make. You could call it
Blessings to her
impact.
grands.
Yeah, blessings to her. Yeah, but there's a third death, which is the difference we make. I would call it either the impact, or yeah, it could be called impact, or it could be called whatever you want to call it, right? Because how I would characterize it, like, imagine the humble toilet paper. Nobody would remember who came up with it. Like, the person is probably long dead who came up with it. But the amount of people using toilet paper are impacted by toilet paper would be in the billions, right? And the amount of people who would have contributed to creating to the from all the way from the inventor, the people who spread its use, the amount of people who go into the mechanization, the production, the guy who even wraps it, or who does all the delivers it, puts it in store, all the way to your house, so that you could comfortably wipe your bum. So we can't even wipe our asses without society. Like people say, we live in a society, right? You can't even wipe your butt without the help of contributions of millions of people. That's something I want that's something that I felt definitely um, way before when I had my accident, and it got reaffirmed again when I watched Orb. So that's the feeling that I want. If I want to be remembered, or if I want to be known for something, I want people to know that the difference that you make is the most long-lasting thing, or the most important route to immortality in terms of what's there for us as if you want to feel present to the what who we are really as it could be it depends on how far you want to zoom out, society or humanity. If you zoom out further, life, we are a culmination of 4.6 billion years in the making. You know, it's and the more we think about it, right, the more interconnected we are to the more appreciative you are to how life is, or what life is, or why we're here. And in and of itself, we don't have a life is a blank canvas. There's no real meaning to it. But in the instance that we are now, we are painters who are creating what life could mean, or what life is, and we do that at every moment. And even as we physically decay and wither away into nothing, that's our body, not who we are. I mean, I could rant on and on about this, but it's so there's so many levels to this, like either onions or the most. Yeah, yeah, I think that's what I'm trying to say. I'll try to word it better in my video if the video comes out. But that's where I'm at with that. Okay? Yeah, anyways, sorry for going off on such a long tangent. But let's go ahead and switch back to the gameplay, shall we? Oh, speaking of which, let me try this now. I'm going to F5. Turn the cloud bot back on YouTube.
There is nothing like some kind of destiny or written story. We read it.
That's one interpretation. Yeah, but the thing is,
oh, it wasn't the 29, it was today.
But yeah, that's I was where I was with that. I don't know if anybody got moved by that or not.
One can be lasting forever because of legacy of how one is with people.
Yeah, I'll do that. And you know how there's this, I'm not sure if this is the graph, but there's this whole conservatives versus liberals graph, right? And then there's this idea that liberals think about things in such an ideological thing, right? And they have the idea of world and humanity and tend to look at the world on that scale.
The impact one makes with the one who we love is what keep legacy and our spirit. We don't know what will happen after we die, but our actions live on the hearts of other.
Yes. And
There's still time left to meet TruckCon or Kawaikar.
and we will you and we don't know when that day will be when Truckun isekais us. But the
For today.
I yeah, but that doesn't matter. We just make the most out of the day that we have. And there's this idea that every time you fall asleep, you die, and every day you wake up, it's a new life. There's all that whole stuff as well. But I mean, yeah, it all just points in the same direction. Like I was saying that there's a whole liberal thinks about the world level, when one conservatives thinks about family and people who are of closer relationships with you and community, that stuff. And it's just two sides of the same coin. You impact the world by impacting the people close by. And whenever you impact the people close
Now I
by,
want to
you
open a
impact the
game
world.
store called TruckCon Gaming. Get Ice Guide?
But that gaming does bring you to a different world, right? I mean, that's the whole concept of why isekais are so popular. It's escapism. But yeah, anyways, let me double check if things are working again. No. No, it's still working on YouTube. Give me a second. I'll troubleshoot this offline. I can't spend more time trying to get it to work.
RIP.
I'm sorry, YouTubers. Yep.
I always keep my options
The
open.
whispers told me a secret.
Just on the trap, please.
Never doubt me.
All right. The Vox Tower was assembled from parts clearly not intended for such a use. You see arches from the containers that fastens from agricultural cisterns. So somebody jerry-rigged a radio tower. And we have plasma disciples boots. Oh, hi.
Showing up uninvited? How improper.
Okay. So evil creatures. So not quite dinos, but these are Genesian Lacerax. I see. Alpha Lacerax. Okay.
Oh hey, weird Xeno beasts.
What I'm gonna
At
do.
Viva Termintat,
Ah,
you successfully redeemed Guile for 5 LP.
thanks for the heavy lifting, Manta. Right. So let's go ahead and bring Abelard over here. I'll F5 this. Cassia goes here.
There is a death world in WH40K that was once a paradise world. The planetary governor loved safaris, and so commissioned a continent-sized zoo to be made for him to go explore in, and he decided to fill it with the most dangerous creatures he could get his hands on.
That sounds like a fun thing, with the greatest of intentions. What could possibly go wrong?
The result was the creatures began intermingling and making horrifying new hybrids that eventually broke free and ravaged the world, turning it into a death world. He literally made Monster Hunter LOL.
Bop ba da bop. We'll go back line here. Front line over here.
Me, if you insist, Lord Captain.
Not sure where the rear could be.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Do this. Let's go.
Now the few bastions
serve
of
me?
humanity that are left live on giant mobile cities that constantly move to avoid the packs of monsters.
Me, if you insist, Lord Captain.
At your beck and call. It will be done.
Okay, we could only taunt you like so. And we could do a double stare, hopefully.
Isn't
Care,
this a job for the
bear,
servants?
stare.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Oh no, not a howl. Good dodge. Stunned. Okay, that was a relatively good first turn. Let's
These
focus
creatures
fire.
also remind me a bit of the crude hounds.
I understand.
The Tau,
your intent.
one of the major factions in Warhammer 40K, actually welcome other races into their military ranks. One of their staunchest allies is the Crude, a race of bird-like Xenos that are rather primitive but have the unique ability to adapt to whatever they eat.
Let's see. Exploit. Okay, so target's already getting exploited.
I am not your Xenos pet monkey.
Let's go pew pew.
If it serves your cause, ancestors guide me.
Bonk him on the head.
No weakness is hidden from my sight.
Stay still. Well, Abelard, what do we do? Could we do a simple single target attack?
At your beck and call.
Okay, he's down. Let's go ahead and charge at this guy.
It will be done.
Oh, he parried. It's 2 more actions.
Victory is imminent.
Taunt. And Saltwart defense. Okay. Argenta. I'm gonna move you somewhere like here. Behind this dude.
Dang it, Twitch.
What did... Okay, Twitch is just... Did Twitch just fall apart again? I guess it did, but it's still back up now, I guess. Yeah.
They can eat strong creatures to grow stronger, eat other races to learn their language, or eat smart people to be smarter. Crude hounds are crude that ate too many beasts and turned into beasts.
Where are you now?
That is not the Emperor's will.
Okay, there we are. So we go run and gun.
I'll do it.
1. And we have 3 left. So I'm either going to rapid fire or concentrated fire.
As the Emperor commands, I act. Faith without
Go. Pew, 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 pew. Oh, oh, oh.
doubt is for the weak. None can escape the Emperor's
Hooray!
judgment.
Thank you, Argenta. Now, Idira. Let's move the beard.
Damn. What was the command again? All right.
And go zippy zaps.
Let's see what you can do.
And we go Ignito. Ignite is 1 action, so we can go analysis. Have a look. Expose.
Will do.
And set you on fire.
But of course.
Right? Alright, now Dangeresque. Please move yourself somewhere. Over here is fine. We go do this.
I'll make it happen.
Bonk. Leap.
On it.
Your dash.
Who, if not me?
Move.
Taking calculated risk is in my second
Over
nature.
here. Do this again.
It's as good as done.
Go
I'll
slashy,
see to
slashy.
it personally. Consider this a taste of what's to come.
And we have an extra attack.
On it. Here.
Okay. Right, Cassia. And point the staff at Danger-esque. This.
If I may.
Extra turnsies. Well, actually,
Me.
do
If
this.
you insist, Lord Captain.
And now we'll go extra turnsies.
Who if not me?
And now we go.
I'll make it happen.
Oop.
The best
Yep.
defense is a good
Oop.
offense.
And let's do the Zone of Fear. Look at that! I actually made him move out of the area to trigger an attack of opportunity. My goodness. I didn't think that would work, but it did.
Is there money to be made?
There's goods down there, but okay. So with that, we're forced to do an athletics check over back here. So this was a bit of a detour, but that's nice. Because it gave us extra XP. And that's actually lots of viewers today. Hello, viewers. Hi, viewbots. Currently 10 viewers over on the horizontal stream and another 9 on
Hi,
the vertical.
friends.
A soldier would have been disciplined for such a performance.
Wait, did we fail? Yes, it did. I got a wound from a 90% ability. That's like rolling either a 1 or a 2. Absolutely abysmal.
Compared to naval service, that was barely a challenge.
Notice the outlines of machines, portable generators. Some machines have fallen to disuse and would be impossible to make sense of the cables and wires strewn with about the floor with the help of tech priests. So, okay. But that's the... It's already discovered that that was the case. That tech priests were helping with the agricultural things.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
Let's see. I've got more goods. This is the floor of the bunker. It's littered with sleeping bags, backpacks, and the rebels' meager belongings. This is a Cyber Mastiff, Wrath of a Meek.
None are better at searching.
Okay, stay still.
Duty
Good job,
prevails.
awareness.
Always keep your
Pay
eye on the
attention.
prize.
Nothing escapes my sight.
So
I
many
better
traps.
myself through my service. Never doubt me.
Is this a what? Oh, we don't have Pascal. Holy, yeah.
Keep a
That's what we
sharp
wanted.
eye.
Wow.
Oh no.
The Emperor favors me today.
Keep your wits about you.
I wonder if we should just use Melta then.
The burden of failure is the most terrible punishment.
Hi, I'm busy at the moment, but at the next ship upgrade get shallow jump, it'll let you advance 5 cells at no cost.
Ooh. Thank you, Dirty
Hi
Diana.
Diana.
And also, I owe you an apology. I didn't realize that there was a guy in the back of the mansion that requires you to go over and talk to him, right? But I found him. Went back and found him. Also gave me 4 dogmatic points for executing him. I mean, no, I mean he was going to die
No
anyway,
biggie.
right? Yep. No, I'm Biggie. No. Just that we don't have this.
I won't let it define me.
And let's see if we can unlock this.
I'll learn from this mistake. Failure is just a temporary setback.
Let's just try to use it, see if we could use a melter to open this thing. But yeah, unfortunately, without our dude.
Well, maybe I'm bigger than you. I'm 25
Duty
years old.
prevails.
I'm sorry, Diana. I'm 42. Well, I'm turning 42 this year. That's a bit of WTF, but I know. I was my channel started back in 2009.
Fine, you're bigger.
Yep. That's what you said. Hee. But apparently, I'm having trouble getting the...
Yay, I'm no longer the youngest, lol.
There's goods over there that we can't quite reach yet.
You dunny look bad for someone on his 40s, biggie.
Yeah, thank you. I think it's a combination of me just being indoors all the
Sins hidden
time,
in the heart
not being
turn
exposed to the
all
sun.
to decay. I failed.
Wait,
Onward.
is this a Xenos lore
State your intention.
trap? Come on. That was some free levels they didn't get. But you could tell how old I am by the way I rant and rave.
This task should have been accomplished easily.
Yeah. I always go on all boomerangs. I mean, seriously, I'm just like,
I better myself through my service.
I like that this always shows little tidbits of things.
Let us not dawdle.
The songs of my ancestors speak of stars long forgotten and worlds long gone. What a shame that you lack the capacity to understand even a single note. Watch your steps. Did you hope to see an Azuriani fail?
Oh, come on. Stop it with the Xenos lore fails. Wait, did I actually even save?
I sense something nearby.
Come on, reload, do something. But, yep.
Keep a sharp eye. Kemorak.
My goodness.
Oh, too hard for a simple monkey.
My goodness.
Is there money
Watch
to
your
be made?
steps. I have learned much in my exile. I have failed my kin.
How many fails was that? That was 3 fails for 60%?
My success was inevitable.
Yeah, because we have saves and reloads. Of turning a lifeless dead world to a blooming garden. So Lilithon is basically a terraforming.
A common thing to do to planets in the Imperium.
Who thought that was a good idea?
I did.
Experience. Nothing matters more.
The Emperor favors me today.
Right? We have a new autogun, but that's not a very good one. Let's look at our inventory and see if we have any single-use medikit left. 2, 2, 2. I guess it's gonna have to be Biggie then.
I have a nose for
Oh,
profit
dangerous.
and the taste for adventure. Stop squirming.
Oh, careful now.
Hold still.
The healing is much appreciated.
Try again.
I need your full cooperation.
Careful now. Unexpected result.
Hooray! In the back of the corpse's head, there's a strange, narrow hole from any conventional Imperial weapon. Thin blades piercing the skull. Oh my. Shuriken pistols, I think.
I always have a backup plan.
More warp lore.
The whispers taught me how.
Mutation. The touch of she who thrusts disfigured the little fawn down, smallest of her children. How deep does the corruption run? It's also, there's another unfortunate thing that I didn't know was the case. Hello.
How many foes have you, Alantak?
Oh, we were ambushed. Was that if we arrested the governor, we could have actually gotten more profit factor. Let's give it an eye to an, yeah, an eye for an eye. Damn it! I forgot to do
Isn't this
this.
a job for the serfs? I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Let's add to this, and we have another one.
If I may.
No! These ruby flashes are choking me.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
I'm not accustomed to
Have a
being
lard?
ordered around.
I will do my duty.
Font. Brace.
It will be done. Someone else can do this.
GTG for the time
Shield.
being. Take care, guys.
Take care. Thanks for being here.
See ya, Echo.
Guided by faith. I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act. Faith without deeds.
Look at that overpan.
Can escape the Emperor's
Whoa.
judgment.
Wait. Okay. Yeah, I thought so. Holy crud. Argenta, your damage.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
None are better at searching.
Because Slaanesh was born from the Eldar's degeneracy and rampant emotions, the Ildari try to be very careful about getting any amount of emotional, for fear that it will be like blood in the water for she who thirsts.
I better myself through my service.
Ah. Awareness test?
What a shame.
Come on, I want my XP, damn it. Both talking about experience and the good old days of Windows back. Dun da dum ba dum dum dun dum.
Keep your wits about you.
My house would be proud of me.
Skin around the growth is inflamed. The protuberances has appeared recently. Hopefully we aren't getting hit by a trap. Let's move you here.
I always keep my options open.
Oh. Oh, it's a gate. Haven't seen one of these in a while. If you're asking where I saw these gates first, there was a Civilization game, like a Civilization-like 4X game that has, that you could play. I could stream that one day as well, but it's not a very, it's not a very good game. Let me look up what the game's called. We're going off on another tangent. Sorry. Off on another ADHD detention. Yep, it's a yeah, void gates and such. What is the game called? Warhammer 40K Gladius Relics of War. It was on, like, it was for it was free to download for a while, and it's basically a Civilization 4X type game containing Space Marines, and you could play Space Marines.
Hello everyone.
Hi, Master Chief. Monkey, you should not be here.
Hi, Chief.
Moran, I'm calling you to account. You said that there was great danger threatening the Lilithon, lurked in the hearts of the Monkey. In the greed they are given ignorance, and all the while another enemy was looming over this world. An enemy whose tracks you should have seen this things to come. Spalanthresh, she who thirsts, is threatening this world, and you hid it from us. Answer me, did you or did you not behold the greatest foe in the Lilithon's future? Did you lie to me? So as the year lets words, the Truthal Eldar behind Muran starts moving. One looks around at the leader, the guy that lets out a cry, muffled under his visor. The rebel beside you cringe, as though the Eldari speech causes him pain. He strains to say something, but Moran makes an imperious gesture, and the soldiers meekly straighten up and salutes. Irlet, the outcast. You led the path that was set out before you. You brought unknown Monkey to our refuge, and now you speak me with unseemly anger. Your long wandering fars from the Kurkudarak have altered your mind and tainted your sight. We'll say nothing for now. I'll just let them talk it out. My wanderings are the path I've chosen for myself, far from the walls of the Kudarak. I've seen and come to know the things that no other Eldari could hidden away in such craft worlds in the entire life. Why do you deny my words about Silent Thresh? You were lying to me and my kin when you showed us the true path. This Elentak was the first person to discover the coming of Solanesh, one who ruled the monkey called the Chaos Gods. Without him, I would still be deceived by your words and the destiny and the future. Future. Wow. Oh, it's interesting, right? So they see us as lesser beings. So it's probably the same way they would treat like a dog, showing us, what is it, boy? What can you see? Good boy, lassie. Wait.
Pretty much.
Wait. If we were able to romance Irlet, would they consider sleeping with us akin to bestiality? Oh dear, that gives me a... What a thought, huh? Would it be closer to bestiality, or would it be closer to furries? That's the kind of question we need to know the answers to.
Well, more like getting with a caveman.
It's not a chance to bring Kuda rocks down. But I mean, us being with an elf. That is... Oh well. Let's not think too hard about it. I mean, there's already a series that thought of overthinking sleeping with various species, and that's called Interspecies Reviewer, and that is demonetizable. Cultured men. Oh no. Oh no. No bloods in your eyes, please. I can imagine you give them perfectly good reason to do so. Your uncontrollable hunger to destroy everything in your past reigns over your thoughts and deeds. You're playing with words and avoiding the question. Okay, I need to get myself a little bit of liquid to quench my thirst. Riem ครับชงโปรตีนให้หน่อยได้ไหมเอ่ย And the Lilithon is under the threat from our eternal foe. And yet you're more concerned about the presence of it on top of what the corruption is flowing through the veins of this world. You're hasting Slanester's triumph. The ruler's servants, in their efforts to protect her, will resort to more and more instruments of corruption. So you as your own evil. I even give you a real purpose, you let the outcast. Did you insult me, a farseer? I am a child of Assyrian, not a plaything in the cold hands of fate. My choice of path is no worse than yours or the Eldaris, and my paths call me to fight the true enemies, not eradicate the Monkey.
Farseers are higher-ups in Eldari society.
Yep, I would imagine. Cooler tempered speaks calmly about this is the worst answer in this situation. Absolute worst. Calm down. Hey, willing to help the Eldar defeat the arch enemy, but we must first manage deal with the rebellions. I think this is the answer. I want to up our rank in heretical, actually. Let me just double check the guide and see what the various different answers do. Where was it? Not the Governor's 8, World Shapers. There we go.
Here you go. I gave you a like thumbs up.
Thank you.
Okay, I must go now. Bye.
Bye-bye.
See ya, Chief.
Yep.
Hope you had a nice birthday.
If you do not attack them or insult them, the Elder will ultimately offer a deal. Avoid bloodshed, but let the Elder rule Yanas from the shadows. Yanas. Okay. So there's a coercion option. And there's the address Earlet. If I pick the heretical one, we have the option to side with Vincent Jat later as well.
It was actually a common thing during the Great Crusade that the Imperium would happen upon human planets that had come to worship the Eldar. They got purged.
Okay, so let's go ahead and see if we have a, if we're going to go heretical. Open card. Ah. Okay. Never seen my passenger path ends here now. Okay. Muran goes first. Eldari Guardian. Cutthroat Rebel. Cutthroat Rebel. And then the Pew Pews. Let's see, Abelard. Where can you be? Okay, with that, I think you should... Okay, either we have Cassia in cover. I don't think we could actually do that over here. We'll have Abelard in cover. Cassia could go here. Or do we want Cassia to be able to look this way and deal with these guys on this side? Okay.
One of my favorite lore moments is with Fukin, Primarch of the Salamander's Space Marines, during the Great Crusade. This was before Horus did his heresy. The Salamanders and Night Lords happened upon an Eldar worshipping planet while reclaiming worlds for humanity. At first, Fukin wanted to try reasoning with the humans on the planet and make them realize they are worshipping false idols and that the Eldar didn't have their better interests in mind. However, the people ignored him.
I guess they did. I guess they would have. Okay, you actually go over here. All right, Cassia, let's see if you can point at Abelard.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
I'll go with, okay, so this is a overwhelming stratagem. One round, all attacks by allies in that area being overwhelmed. Okay.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Front line goes here. We'll go with the back line here.
Eventually,
Rear
the
here.
ignoring turned to open revolt against the Imperium forces, and Fukin, who is known for being very reasonable and incredibly kind and forgiving, began to lose his temper. This came to a head when, during a raid, the Salamanders were forced to get into an open firefight with the planet's inhabitants.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. If I may.
Okay, Bob.
At your beck and call.
Taunt.
It will be done.
Followed by
Victory is
Shieldsy Doodle. I would just look. We go with a Care Bear stare twice.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. Another foe painted black.
During the chaos, one Eldar human threw a rock at Fukin. It did nothing, but Fukin looked at the child and his latent psyker abilities that he always suppressed came out. His glare literally turned into a searing ray that commusted the child to ash.
I see. Unfortunate.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
TDS is failing these words so badly, lol.
Hey, Rude. Wait, how did they overcome the taunt?
If I must. I understand your intent. This tedium is beneath me.
Pitiful attempt.
Time to slaughter someone.
Ow. Better.
Just a
Look at that. Argenta needs to move.
Rejoice in battle.
She'll also need to heal.
Injuries will not slow you.
I will go with the run and
I'll do
gun.
it.
Fukin, realizing what he just did, looked on with horror and regret at his actions as he literally just melted a child. He then heard clapping behind him, which was coming from the Night Lord Space Marines. Night Lords are known for using torture,
Doubt is
terror
for the
tactics, and fear to cow enemies into submission. The Night Lords were getting rather upset at Fukin's attempts at being peaceful, so seeing him melt a child finally impressed them. LOL.
Oh my.
Hold on.
Show me
Damn
what
it.
you've got.
Show me what you got.
Mocking me.
Alright, Dangeresque. What can you do? Start removing here.
I am ready for whatever comes.
That's what she said.
I'll see to it personally.
Go
I'll make it happen.
zip, zap, zop.
Who if not me? I'll make it happen. You never stood a chance.
Look at that brutal strike.
I'll see to it personally.
And a couple more.
Another enemy down.
Oh, Dedge.
It's as good as done.
Oh boy, we have a death waltz.
Accept your loss. Yeah. The best defense is a good offense.
My. How
On
much
it.
damage can you deal? Answer. All of them.
I'll see to it personally. I'll make it happen.
How many attacks that was?
I don't need luck. I have strategy.
And technically we could even go further by going
Don't let your guard down. It's as good as done. I'll make it happen. Who if
Yup.
not me?
and one more.
I'll see to it personally.
Come on.
I will do my duty. You are target.
I will join the ancestors.
George. Bonk. And we're going to go with taunt
At your beck and call.
over here.
It
Get
will
off
be
of me.
done.
Yep.
Indeed.
Can I bonk you on the head? No, actually, let's give extra turns these to you.
I am not your kind. Hear you
Bonk.
moving? No more.
Come in, maggot.
Argenta.
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart. Faith without deeds is worthless. Eradicated.
Okay.
I'll do it.
You missed. Oh, there's another. Oh, there's two more guardians. Nice parry. Come on, more parries.
Just need
Ah,
to
damn
tough
it.
out. I'll
I
make
got the
sure to
best
return
heals.
favor one day. I'll make it happen. You should have thought twice before crossing me. It's as good as done. I'll make it happen.
Is that a double dodge?
That's not the Seneschal's job. An exemplary strike. Lesson learned.
Double dodge all the way.
At your beck and call. Reduced to dust.
Double dodge. Ow.
Eldar and humans working together is a bit more common than humans working with other races in WH40K, though neither side really enjoys doing so.
On it.
Gloof. Is that it? Are you all right? Yeah. Grief, anger, and anguish, but I give my free reign of my pure emotions, drawing the thirst of those who already entangled to Lillian. Entrusted through visions of prophecy as some millennia to show us our path. But through my life on Kudarak, I have too often seen the knowledge of things to come. Seeking my own path. There's nothing more to be done here. Time
The
to return
biggest
to my
example
shuttle.
is of Rain helping to revive Gilliman. She only did it because having the Primarch back in action would make life more difficult for Chaos, but also because she figured she could get an You Own Me one on Gilliman.
Before you leave these forests forever, take me with you. To distant suns. The tale of
Asterisk
Sudu
O.
Ardian until Lillian is coming to an end. Why should I concern myself with the affair of Xenos? Okay, I like it. We have a deal. Path of the Outcast. Okay. Save the Eldari survivors. Irulet claims one of the Farseers Miran's vision showed. Darius ships being consumed. The Forgotten Twins? Oh my, okay. There's that. You have head trauma. Sorry, let's see what we have. The other thing will definitely... Can we not get weapon skill? Yeah. And let's look at our next build here. So for the Rogue Trader, it is recommended we pick Flash Fire. What does that do? The cost of Wildfire is reduced by 1 for every 3 stacks instead of 4. Yeah, definitely the thing. Wildfire into a weapon skill, and then finally next time, when we level up, we're gonna get weapon proficiency. No, Drukhari weapons. Is this also another? Oh, we already have Wildfire for you, right? Is it, what is this? Dependable? Bonus armor, yep. More weapon skill. Dependable and weapon skill. Next is finally Psyker Majoris. Combat Zone. Heavy Gunner. Yeah, okay. This is just so good. Psyker Majoris. And Willpower. For you, I'm not sure. There's a couple of suggestions for Cassia. The 3 skills they highlighted are Personal Combat Zone, Blood Augury, and Fire at Will.ยังไม่หมดนะ No, it's Personal Combat Zone. Right, with these 3 highlighted, let's compare and contrast. Fire Will is that no enemies in the backline area. First attack in the turn made by every ally in that area costs 1 AP less. Amazing. AP costing 1 is... yeah. Okay, so for me, I don't like Personal Combat Zone because allies moving
At Viva
combat
Tournament
zone.
tag, you successfully redeemed Guile for 5 LP.
Yep. Okay, so right now, Personal Combat Zone is something to move that area. Fire at Will is interesting because that means that we have a good cost reduction. but I feel like the cost reduction is a little too little. If you understand what I'm saying, because the backline is usually the characters shooting from the backline will be Argenta, which now has cost reduced to 1 anyways. Wait, it's Argenta, Idira, and another character, and a sniper. Will that actually reduce it beyond 0? Because if it reduces to 0, then this is that means that there's a free attack from 3 characters. That's very strong. That certainly is very strong. It's a free shot for... Yeah, it's just a bunch of free shots. The only other thing would be the Blood Augury, where if enemies damaged by the Navigator will get dealt more damage by Warp. That's... yeah, I think I prefer Fire at Will. Even though Blood Augury seems good, we could actually do the Eye twice now, which is a lot of damage. But the source of warp damage only comes from the Eye or from Idira. So I think let's go with that and Fire at Will. Let's go Fire at Will as a bigger, more versatile choice. Let's go with Ballistics. And I think it's it's recommending Intelligence. Huh. And Hunter's Ambush or Hunting Surge. Oh, this is for the lower stuff. Okay. Yeah, Hunter's Ambush. Right. Okay. That's fine. Time to gather all the loots. And I forgot to click on the cooldown. Manufactured sword goes here. This is improved shuriken pistol and a rune armor. Okay. Compared to light ranger armor. I think the ranger armor is better, right? This is a singing spear? Oh well, we'll see if that's going to be of any use to our unsanctioned psyker.
Did you hope to see an Azoriani fail?
Wait, is that just 0 chance to let us actually learn anything? Or is that a failed roll anyways? Or some sort of bug?
I align my path with yours, for now. I have failed my kin.
Oral Thought Mach 4. Ripper Rebel. That's a 5% warp
Let
lore.
us not dawdle.
Who has the most warp lore right now? 35, 30, 30, 35, 50, 45. Okay. Let's do a couple of warp lore abilities. Yep.
Kemorak.
Oh well. There's no point in staying. Okay, we could either bring Earlet, or we could re-bring Pascal. And we're gonna go. What is it? Back to the inside the void ship first. Let's have a chat with Earlet.
What are we doing here,
Oh yes,
Anantark?
to
We have
explain what
strayed from
happened
our
to
path.
Gilliman, the
It's
Prim
time to
Arch
head
of the
back to
Smurfs, I mean
Janus.
Ultramarines. After the Horus Heresy, Gilliman got stuck with a poison knife that was working too fast for anyone to stop it. So, they stuck in stasis so they can research a way to save him later on.
And how many years did it pass? And so it came to pass. Okay, so let's look. Compiler out of order. On the hunt for knowledge. We could go back to Opticon.
Several
For more
thousand
stuff.
years later, they still had nothing.
So we need to go back to the governor's palace. Epsilon, Footfall. Mundus Nilius, Mundus Valancius, Forgotten Twins. Alright, so we have the Forgotten Twins to go to. Tenebris
Basically,
Aquae.
they barely got Gilliman into stasis just before the poison would end him. If they released the stasis, he would pretty much perish immediately.
Yep. Okay, so we might go try to get to the Forgotten Twins next. Right? I'll briefly take a bath.เรียมครับ เรามีไอ้ตัวบะหมี่เส้นอะไรเหลืออยู่หรือเปล่า ซื้อมาใหม่เปล่าฮะ เอาเส้นหมี่ตุ๋นแล้วกันฮะกับต้มกับไก่ได้ไหมเอ่ยกับไก่กับผัก I don't think there's anyone else. Relax. Finish bathing.
Fast forward to current year. If Rain wants to help revive Gilliman to get an IOU out of him. Archmagus Belizarius Call, a very skilled mighty tech priest, had devised a machine that could suck the poison out of Gilliman, but it couldn't act fast enough before the Prim Arch perished.
Damn it. Okay, let's accept this group. Governor Gyat's estate.
So, if Rain and Call got into contact with each other and devised a plan. If Rain could use her powers gained from Iniad to hold Gilliman's soul in place until the poison was removed by Call, at which point she would shove the soul back in and the Prim Arch would live again.
Yep. Yep, they'll be live again soon. But anyways, I think out of just so you know, right? My entourage will go in. We've actually lost a bit of profit factor by not arresting her. You're forcing people to pay in human bodies. I found the rebel's nest, yep. Everything is, I know everything, and now you have one chance to beg for mercy. I have no idea what you're talking about. You've woven your womb a web of deceit. In vain, you can no longer hide behind the veil of ignorance. Dangerous has seen the evidence of your deeds, heard the cries of the torment of Lilithon, walked amongst the decay of brought to maiden world. Enough of your lies. Chaos wretch. What's going on?
One major hang-up, this would mean that they had to turn the stasis off, which the Ultramarines would absolutely not agree under any circumstance, especially not so when it was a filthy Xenos witch and a yammering tech priest asking.
Okay, just give me a second. Now let's have a look at the options over here in the World Shapers. Currently, if you choose to fight against the Eldar, right? So major choices is Iconoclast, send provisions to Footfall, plus 8 if you convinced Madame Toka to pay better in Tattered Spirit. Okay, we didn't actually manage to do that. Allow the servants of Archangel to prefer the special cargo to avoid defiling of Footfall. Oh my goodness. Do you want to defile Footfall? As resist on Genesis Century, suddenly unlocked a new source of power. Ancient secrets. Before you offered my ears accusation or moral admonitions, remember whose duty to serve your dynasty for all these years. Who deferred to life attending Jerris. Janus is the primary source of wealth in your protectorate, to whom your predecessors entrust your most valuable words, without fear of treachery or conspiracy. Without me, without my service, my sacrifice, Janus means nothing. Explanation unworthy of the world's governor. Theodore knows about your inclination. You're destroying this world with your own hands. Oh man. Do we still go Iconoclast? Yep. Hooray!
Is there money to be made?
Milnile humor, that
Too
just
hard
happened.
for a simple monkey.
Oh, what? What about the
Loot that
millennium?
body.
Loot that body. No, there's nothing to loot.
I sense something nearby.
This is a demolitions check.
The Emperor sets my path.
Let's go ahead and save on this new save here.
See, right there. What deeds await us?
Fortunately for the pair, a group of Chaos Space Marines invaded in attempt number 50 to try and finish off Guilliman. This distracted the Ultramarines long enough for Ivrain and Call to slip into the stasis chamber and perform their work to revive Guilliman. They almost got blasted by the first captain of the Ultramarines, Marnus Calgar. Thankfully they reached Guilliman just in time to not get blown away.
I literally made you move out of the way, but you still didn't. Wait, I saved. Oh, it loaded the autosave rather than the actual save. Fine. Okay, here's the thing. We need to figure out our retinue on who gets who gets to do what and has which stat. Because currently Earlet is
Join me in prayer. Cast your eye there.
How may I serve the dynasty? That wasn't so difficult.
The Emperor favors me today.
yeah, there's a bunch of people with overlapping skills. Ooh. Oh, this is a one-handed ball pistol. And it's either going to be Earlet.
A trivial task.
Yeah, it's either going to be the person who we're going to use is either going to be Earlet or Pascal. Oh, wow. Hello. Just a bunch of corrupted nobles.
A daemonette.
Always keep your eye on Bill on this when I see. But I will grant none.
The masters demand your death!
Maid of Honor. Corrupted nobles 1 and 2. Abelard.
Also, there was Inquisitor Greyfax and Saint Celestine, who had also shown up to help Ivrain and Call. Guilliman helped chase off the Chaos Marines before being sat down to realize who had helped revive him. A Xenos Witch, a massive tech priest monstrosity, a religious zealot, and a giant angel-looking warp entity. Needless to say, Guilliman wasn't pleased.
Yep. All of them walked into a bar. Right, let's go ahead and use back line.
Me, if you insist, Lord Captain.
Front line right here.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Rear.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Choose this
Isn't this a job for the
as the
serfs?
area where you could move to immediately. We're gonna go onesies.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
Switch this to bring it down.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Abelard could do the defense buff, endure,
Victory is imminent.
followed by a well, we could either do a shout or a
It will be done.
yep, I guess that'll do. Let's give him an evil eye or two. Oops. We'll also probably force them to do point of curiosity. Move all the way back here, please. Or zone of fear. Yeah, zone of fear.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
That's not what I wanted to do. Oh well.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Could have been better.
Minds exist only to be broken.
A soldier would have
Bonk.
been disciplined for such a performance.
Bonk. Wow. Right.
More Damon Eds.
Who, if not me?
Let's slice.
I'll see to it personally.
Followed by a jumping dice.
It's as good as done.
We must hit them with the most dangerous spell to Aslanishi Daemon. I cast blue balls.
Your end was
Nice.
inevitable.
And then we'll go. What's next? We'll
I won't stand for it.
no line of sight. How blind are you, Dangerous?
I'll see to it
Let's
personally.
move. Blitz stratagem. Now we can
On it.
do that. Bloodlet.
Let's make some opportunities.
And go. Blade
Ooh,
dance.
not
Blade
me.
dance. Blade dance. Oh wait.
Protect the fallen.
I blade danced against Abelard and he bonked my character unconscious. I think that's enough of a fail to end the stream with. That was such a huge fail that I need to end the stream out of I'm ending stream out of pure pure shame. That was
Dang
out of
nabbit,
pure shame.
LOL.
Yep. So I'm just gonna go to my member screen and call it a video. Thank you, Epiluxe Banta, Bruno, Amin Slam, Chris Burton, Lord Yellowneck, and Orphan Slayer for
At
being
Viva
members.
Termintat, you
Damn it.
successfully redeemed Kyle for 5 LP. Shame workout.
Ah. Damn it. Damn you all. Okay. Fine. Thanks for that, mana. Anyways, time to thank our other members as well. Apilux, Manta, Bruno, Amin Slam, Chris Burton, Lord Yellowneck, and Orphan Slayer. Thank you for being members at the time of streaming, getting to watch vids early. Cool badges and emojis for whenever you comment. And all that other good stuff. But anyways, if you want to get turned into a Pokemon, feel free to check out the membership program by clicking on the join button or subscribe on Twitch with whichever way. Gifted,
Bye
Prime
bye
sub.
waving hand light skin tone.
Yep, bye bye, Di. Anna. I need to. Yeah, bye bye, Diana. Thanks for being here. And Mana, thanks for being here. Anyone else who was here? Aiko, Master Chief, everybody who was here and supporting my channel the way you do. And yeah, that's going to be it for today. Oh, and by the way, before we actually go say actual goodbyes, there's a dude that I'd like to draw attention to, and he's a really well. It's actually, let me just go ahead and look at whether he's still be live right now. There's a dude under the name of the Isolation Year. I'm not sure if you actually have heard of this guy or not. Basically, he's currently live streaming his entire year, 24/7, for the next 365 days. He's on day 20 right now of him just self-isolating and doing self-improvement. And it's probably something I want people to go and watch, right? And support him. So this is probably the closest thing that YouTube has for in terms of a raid. So please go and check out his channel. And yeah, you could tell him that Biggie's Let's Play sent you, or whichever way that you want to. He's doing pretty well. 28 days in so far. And he's going to see if he's trying to see if he could achieve a one single pull-up by the end of the year.
Have a good day, Biggie and all.
Have a good day, Mana, and see you guys in a bit. Bye for now.